Quali sono le sfide della ricostruzione in 3D di un intero meleto?
Many. I think it's complicated. We have to use very big data. The way we're choosing to do it as well is use models that imitate the physiology of trees, how plants grow, and that adds another layer of complication to it. So, it's complicated, and there are many things that need to be taken into account. Yeah.
Il meleto ovviamente evolve, no, nel tempo. Quali difficoltà?
Yeah, it does obviously evolve over time, and that's one of the big challenges that we have is that not only do we need to model this thing from the nursery through to production, but the other challenge we have is that what happened last year has an impact on what happens this year. So it's not like an annual crop where we take 1 year's data and that's sufficient. We have to integrate all the previous seasons, or certainly the last couple of seasons, in trying to understand how the crop's going to respond today or this year. And that's one of the big challenges because it's really big data. It may be hard enough to model a single tree in a single orchard, but then there's lots of variability not only within the orchard but between orchards, and the model has to be robust enough to be able to cope with that variability. And we need to understand from the point of view of how the trees grow what that variability means in how the trees respond. It's not only the soil, but it's also the atmosphere, the light, the temperature, the altitude. All of those things play a really important role in determining how the outcome of the model.
Quali sono i vantaggi di avere un digital twin per un agricoltore del futuro?
Many. So one output could possibly be tracking fruit size. And then, for example, if fruit size if the increase in fruit size is not tracking towards the target, the model might be able to tell you that that's happening and give you a number of options as to how to combat that. Another option might be in planting a new orchard. The model would be able to tell you what rootstocks to use, what density, what spacings to plant at, what row direction to plant in, that kind of a thing.
A che punto siete e cosa ancora manca?
We're only at the beginning. What is still lacking is more years of data, more regions of data, more the interaction between the tree and the soil and the tree and the environment. So we're only just at the beginning, but the outcomes or the potential is massive.